my gosh, my fertility clinic today called about my STD test. Okay, you guys, it's Channon Rose. Today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me. I'm so excited. The little shirt that I'm wearing, or like crop top, you can't really see it. Ugh. It is from Miss Rosie's boutique. I just opened up a new P.O. box where I live, and this was sent to me. I just want to say thank you so much. She sent a lot of really cute stuff. So yeah, I guess you can't really see it, but this is what it looks like. It's really cute. All right, today I figured we would do a little get ready with me. We all know the situation with my hair. It fucking makes me crazy. Also, I'm on serious hormones right now, so this video should be interesting. Okay, first and foremost, I grabbed out of my skincare fridge because I'm a bougie ass bitch like that. Just kidding, not really that bougie, but I do like having a skincare fridge because a lot of the products that I use are all natural products. I can't even take myself seriously. Also, my boobs are fucking killing me because I stopped nursing and they're just really sore because they're engorged with milk. TMI? Maybe. Okay, what was I talking about again? Oh yes, my skincare fridge. So I have already moisturized. You guys all know I love this. I'm gonna put everything that I'm using down in the description box below in case any of you guys want to try it or know like how much something costs because you guys are nosy, you know, whatever. And like I said, I like putting all my skincare in my skincare fridge because not only does it prevent bacteria from growing and it keeps your products lasting longer, therefore saving you a lot more money, but it also feels so good when you put skincare from the fridge straight onto your face. It has so many benefits. It helps reduce inflammation, it helps with my rosacea, and also just feels really nice. So I'd highly recommend one if you don't have one. Obviously you could use your regular refrigerator, but if you want to make it extra convenient for you, you can get a skincare fridge. They make them, they're very small and cute and they go on your dresser. Teamy is my favorite one. It's the one that I have. It's like marble and like, you know, gray and white, aesthetically pleasing, and you can store more than skincare in there. You can also store like chocolate, just saying, beer, I don't know, whatever you want. So I don't know, fun stuff. So yeah, I would recommend a skincare fridge if you don't already have one. So I went ahead and just put on my favorite facial moisturizer, and then I am using now this vitamin C serum from Teamy. This stuff is amazing and it's extremely inexpensive, so it's very affordable. Like the main ingredients in this is vitamin C and hibiscus. I have been using this mainly because it helps to brighten your skin. For me, I have really bad rosacea, so like redness all over, and I also have very textured skin. If my skin looks good to you, it's because of good camera and lighting. It's not like this in real life. I have lots of pores and texture, and so I do everything I can with skincare to help with that, and vitamin C serum is amazing. It has like a very light citrusy floral scent, which I really like. Not big on strong scents, and it has shown wonders on my skin. Would highly recommend it. We'll also leave a link down below if you guys are interested. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this on. All you do is put like, you know, 2 or 3 little pumps on your hand like so. Rub it in, smell it because I like to smell everything. And then you just pat it into your skin and it soaks in really nice. It doesn't feel like greasy or anything like that. And it also makes a really good primer if you don't want to have to use a primer before you put your makeup on. Also, so many other benefits, just like anti-aging if you have dark spots. It helps with so many different skincare things. So I would highly recommend for you to use this before you put your makeup on.
Teamy was also nice enough to offer my subscribers 30% off. So if any of you guys are interested, make sure to click the link in my description. And also just a huge shout out to Teamy for sponsoring this video. We love our sponsors and we want to show them lots of support. So be sure to head over there and check them out.
All right, let's get into the makeup now, shall we? Okay, I have a lot of things to talk to you guys about. As I always do, I feel like these are our catch-up videos. It sounded like I said like ketchup, you know, like the ketchup that you put on fries, but you know what I mean, like catching up is what I really meant. So I'm just gonna take my Tarte Beauty Blender and my Wellness People. I would not recommend this, by the way, just so you know. This is what it looks like. It's sticky, but I continue to use it because it's clean ingredients. And for like on camera, I feel like it's good. Hold on, let me wait till I'm done doing this. Hold please, I need to like actually wash my Beauty Blender. So I just put some soap on it. Also, I'm using my good camera now, and you guys remember what happened last time? Like my footage disappeared, footage was blurry, such a nightmare. Anyway, so hopefully this video turns out okay. I will be very upset if it doesn't, but I keep like focusing it. So if you see my hand up here, it's because I'm just trying to make sure I'm still in focus. Okay, what do I want to talk to you guys about today? Oh, let's talk about my no-buy first, because I like to talk about the fluffy stuff just to warm you guys up, and then we like to get into the good shit later. So my no-buy is going really well, although I have a confession to make. Like I said am on crazy hormones and for my IVF cycle. Oh my gosh, my fertility clinic today called about my STD test. I'll get into that later. All right, hold on. My ADD is going wild. What was I talking about again? I need someone around to like keep me on track. What was I talking about? Oh, my no-buy. Okay, so this is what's going on with my no-buy. I have been doing fucking amazing, just in case you were curious. But the other day, like I said, I'm on a lot of hormones and I became ravenous, like very fucking hungry. And there was nothing in the fridge I wanted to eat. And so the first thing I would normally do is go onto Postmates or Grubhub or like any of the places that will deliver you food and order food, because let's just be real, that's what I was gonna do. But instead, oh, you're gonna be so proud of me. Instead of doing that and spending a lot of money and delivery fees and all the things, I went on to Amazon and for the very first time, I got groceries delivered of like a frozen pizza. So normally I would say like no packaged foods because it just costs more money. But instead of ordering takeout or like food, which would have been even more expensive, I decided to order frozen groceries, like frozen pizza, like vegan pizza, to be delivered. And get this, it was way cheaper than ordering takeout, just as good, and the delivery was free. I didn't even have to pay for it. It was so cool. And if anyone's curious, I ordered from Whole Foods, my favorite like vegan supreme pizza. Oh, it was amazing. And I shared it with Snow and she loved it. So that's so far how my no-buy is going. I'm doing really well. I've saved literally thousands of dollars because there's so many things that I need to get for work. Like I need to get a new drone because Travis drowned ours in the lake. Very sad. I literally cried when that happened because drones are expensive. And the one we had was like $2,000, I think even like more than that. And so we have another one, but it's not very good. And we've been trying to fly it. I've literally crashed it 3 times. Hasn't broke yet. It's not like very professional. And so we really do need to get a different one to be able to get my videos like where I really want them to be for you guys, like next level. I really am trying hard to like make content that's better and better, you know? I feel like my content used to be really good, like as far as the quality went. And then I kind of got really lazy over the years and kind of went to shit. And I'm not happy with my content now. Like when I say content, I mean like the quality, like the stuff we're using, which is why right now I'm using this like fancy camera to try to film. And it's been such a struggle because I am very slow when it comes to technology and like literally figuring out everything. I have no experience with any of this stuff. Like anything I've done with like social media, I had to learn on my own. I haven't had someone to help me or help me figure it out. And I know a lot of like husbands are like Instagram husbands, and I love my husband, but I teach him how to do everything to try to help me. And even still, he's just like a whole other issue. I was really mad at him today because I literally asked him to do like one thing work-wise and like gives me such an attitude, and I'm on hormones, and so just like the little things make me like flip out. And I look at him and I'm like, I give him that like death look, like, you know, like I don't have to say anything. Oh, fuck. I do this every time. I get so distracted that I forget to put concealer on. I remember seeing like this video from like Wayne Goss or something, like one of the makeup people on YouTube. They're like, if you're over this age, you shouldn't be doing concealer. Like I like looked at the screen, I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna do my makeup how I want. I think he was like trying to say it because like it makes you look older, you know? But I'm like, I still do it. I don't listen, which is why I probably look the way that I do, but you know, it's what it is. Anyway, got my concealer on. I always forget concealer. I don't know why, like whenever I do these get ready with me. Okay, just getting my brow stuff out. I'm using brow. Oh my god, you guys, weird things are happening in my house. So I don't know if you have followed me on Instagram. If not, you should. Let me know down in the comments if you were one of the people that I was answering questions on Instagram and literally they would come up and then disappear. Like I'm not even kidding. And I've got so many messages and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, Travis, let me see your phone really quick. People are saying that my things are like there, but then disappearing, like literally disappearing. And I looked at his phone and sure enough, you see it pop up my answer and then disappear. I'm telling you guys, I just like say that they're glitches. Last time I tried to film this video, the footage disappeared or it was like extra blurry. I don't know. And then I'm trying to do stuff on Instagram. I don't know, you guys, I might be cursed or this house might be even haunted. Who knows? I don't know. Something weird is happening. I have been so lethargic. I can't even tell you, I'm on double dose birth control right now and I don't do well on birth control at all. I think when I was like 18 or 19, they put me on birth control and I almost killed my boyfriend. And so I knew like, yeah, I can't be on this hormone. I'm like crazy and this shit just makes me like uncontrollable crazy, you know, like to the point where like you feel like you have no control over your actions. That's a scary thing, especially when you feel violent towards somebody or people in general. So me on birth control is really scary and they have me on a really high dose and they are double dosing me. So I haven't left the house very much lately because I'm scared of what I might do. My eyebrows look even. Yeah, so that's basically what's going going on with that. So Travis has been trying to be going live. I don't blame him. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Yeah, so basically I'm doing IVF right now. Oh, really? Why did you do that? My brush was wet. Snow was playing with it, most likely in the toilet because that's the only water she can reach. And so now I have toilet brush bronzer on my face. Wonderful. I actually need to get a different brush, so please excuse me for one moment.
10 seconds later.
Hello, I'm back. And I'm using this brush, which is not my ideal brush for bronzer. So we will see how this goes. So I recently started watching David Norbrick. I might be pronouncing his name wrong. I never watched him before. I knew like of him because obviously he's like a really popular YouTuber, so I've heard his name and stuff, but I never really watched his videos. Oh my god, he's so entertaining. Are you kidding? I now really like him. I don't like that his videos are like under 5 minutes. What the fuck? You're so entertaining. I need more than 5 minutes. Call me selfish, I know, but he does a lot of fun things. He's like the type of person that makes you want to be his friend, you know? Also, I'm getting so many gray hairs, nowhere except for like right here. Can you guys see them? See if I can zoom in. Make this fucking expensive ass camera work. Okay, can you see these fucking gray ass hairs? No thank you. You are not welcome here. I don't know like why they decided to take up residency. I've been trying to evict them. It's not working. Also, if you're super pale, this is definitely the bronzer you want to get. This right here, it's Hula Light bronzer. It doesn't look that dark, but let me tell you something. If you're really pale like me, it's amazing. It's a really good bronzer. I will link it below. Please use my links. It's how I eat. Now I'm going in with my Elite palette and I am using wonderful colors. Did you just see my shower cap? Yep, right there. I'm gonna be going in. What do I mean color is this? This is Rise. Putting this in the crease. Oh fuck, that's a lot. That's a lot. I did not mean to put that much, but it kind of just happened. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, or if you even care at all, but any like pregnancy or like IVF videos or anything that have to do with me getting pregnant or going through IVF is not monetized on my channel, which is like really upsetting, and not so much so that like I'm not getting paid off of the ads that you guys see, but mainly because when videos are not monetized on YouTube, they deem them as not advertiser friendly for whatever reason, because they're sensitive content or whatever, but they don't push those videos, meaning like you wouldn't get a notification for it most likely. At least most of you guys won't get it. A few of you will, but majority of you will not. So it's like really disheartening because I feel like a lot of my IVF videos have helped a lot of people, or at least that's what people tell me. And you know, that's one of the reasons like why I share and document my journey, not just for myself, but to like help other people that may be going through this alone because they're too scared to like, you know, tell people, or they want to be private about it, or they have questions, or they want to make sure like what they're experiencing is normal, you know, going through like treatments and stuff. So it just kind of upset me because I want people to be able to like see those videos, and YouTube is kind of making it harder now for those videos to be seen because I don't know, I guess they're deemed. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna link everything I'm using below. Also, if I'm talking funny, it's because I have this retainer thing in. Now I'm gonna be using the Coconut Cacao Lip Balm by Meow Meow Tweet. You guys, looks funny because my daughter was eating it. This stuff is so good. Oh my gosh. My new favorite chapstick. Remember how I was gonna make my own chapstick? That was a total fail. That was such an embarrassment fail that like I couldn't even. I need to do it again. But in the meantime, I'm loving this chapstick. It's also zero waste, which is awesome. Okay, now I'm going back in with that same brown color Rise. Where this is like a makeup tutorial, but it's not. What else do I want to talk to you guys about? I always have so much to tell you, and then I turn the camera on and I forget everything I'm gonna say. Oh, I know. Taylor Swift's new documentary, Miss Americana or something like that, is coming out January 31st, and I am ready. I am fucking ready. I'm not normally one of those like fangirl people that's like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? But this I'm excited to see. Anyone else excited to see it? Any Taylor Swift fans out there? Any Swifties? I would love to make some new music this year. By the way, my stepbrother Cole is gonna be coming to visit again soon, and I told him like we need to film some fun videos, and he's like, yeah, for sure. We recorded a song together. I just like featured on it. This is Quintessentence. I think that's how you pronounce it. This one right here. And I feel like it's very like a Valentine's Day-esque. Hold on. How are you feeling? Any more diarrhea? Oh my god, you guys have to see these texts. These are hilarious. This is my life. Can you guys see that? My sister says, how are you feeling? Any more diarrhea? Or are you better now? My husband says she's non-stop trying to run in the water like her dad. Snow took Travis to the beach. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. You guys see that little nugget at the beach? So I guess she's trying to run into the water. Okay, so I'm just taking my finger like this and put it on my eyelid. I did my makeup like this the other day, and you guys are like, oh my gosh, please do a tutorial on that makeup look. And this is your tutorial. I've been watching this new YouTube couple that I'm absolutely obsessed with, La Vagabond. They're like this Australian couple that sails across the world with their little baby. They're adorable. Their videos are just so good. Like the quality of their videos remind me, and like their filming style reminds me of Casey Neistat. And I am really inspired by those types of bloggers like Casey Neistat, even though my videos are like nowhere near their videos at all. But like I wish they were, you know? I wish I could make videos like that. And it's kind of like a goal I feel like maybe I can try, you know? But I really like want to get another drone. With Patreon, I'm always so grateful and thankful for the people that sign up there because it helps us to be able to make videos, be able to pay our bills, and still make. Travis is calling me. Hold please. Hello?
Hi, are you okay to watch snow for a couple minutes alone?
Why? What's going on?
Well, nothing. I just talked to your mom and I'm back in the car from the beach. Your mom's getting off the freeway in a minute. So since it's 5:17, I'm gonna drop her off.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just bring her upstairs. I'm filming a Get Ready with me. So if you want to just bring her up here, I can hang out with her for a little bit until my mom gets here.
Okay.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
I love my husband to death, but he has no sense of like time management whatsoever. I specifically told him before we left the house, go run your errands and then go play at the beach. Let her run around and stuff. But he's like, no, we have to go to the beach first or it's gonna be too cold because the sun's gonna go down. So then why didn't you run your errands this morning? You know what I mean? And then I love him, but sometimes he drives me crazy. A lot of the times he drives me crazy. He does put up with me though, so I mean, like, I guess that's kind of fair, right? This video is so fucking long. Oh, my STD test. Okay, let's talk about this. So I don't know if it's just because I used to do porn and so I'm a little bit traumatized or what, but whenever you do IVF, they always screen you and test you for like every STD. And so we had to redo that again because it's a new like fertility office here. Obviously I've never cheated on Travis, never plan to. Unless he cheats on me, then I will make sure to like go screw the whole football team and every one of his friends. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe old Shannon would have done that, but not new Shannon. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I don't know. I think I just like, I wasn't nervous, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, I wonder if I have something that was like dormant and like, you know, gonna come out. So when I got the call today, I was very surprised to hear that my STD test came back clean. Praise God, hallelujah. And then I guess it's not like breaking HIPAA, but she's like, yeah, your husband's test came back all negative also. And I was like, oh good, that's good to know. But I guess when you're doing fertility, it's just like, okay for them to tell you, I guess. And then I asked the nurse, I was like, can I ask you something in confidence? She's like, of course. It's okay for me to be like doing drugs and like drinking up until we transfer the embryo inside of me, right? I was totally joking. She's like, well, that's probably, I'm like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She thought I was being serious. I was just trying to like have a sense of humor because I'm sure the poor nurses in that office, you know, they are dealing with all these like sad women that can't get pregnant, and I'm one of them. Sometimes like can get depressing, especially if, you know, a lot of your patients are not getting pregnant, and I don't know. So I was just trying to like cheer her up and make her laugh, and it worked. So all my like tests and everything came back good. She just said I was low on vitamin D, which I feel like everyone's low on vitamin D, so I just started taking vitamin D. I wish vitamins like made me have energy and like feel good, but like I either don't feel a difference on most, that's not true. There are some vitamins that I actually like, but they're not prenatal vitamins. I did like Alicia Silverstone's vitamins though when I was pregnant, the chewable ones, but I just don't think that they're like have as much stuff as you're supposed to have in them. I think that I was telling you guys something about the foundation and I forgot, and then I just remembered 30 minutes later. This foundation I think is really good. It has SPF 30 in it. I don't think it's good for like everyday wear because like I said, it's sticky, it comes off really easily, and it's good for on camera, if that makes sense, but in person it looks very cakey, so that's why I wouldn't like recommend it as much. But like I said, I'm still gonna use it because it is really good clean ingredients. So yeah. All right, now I'm just going back into this Rise color and I'm just gonna draw on a top liner. You guys, my 70-year-old dad is on Facebook now. He is like the most illiterate person you will ever meet, and I love my dad to death, but like I still am shocked that he's on Facebook, and I never go on Facebook because it's just like for old people. I really just said that I'm an old person. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just use like everything else. And like I want to make TikToks. Like I don't want to go on Facebook. I'm like 12, right? So my dad, I guess, sent me something, and I don't go on Facebook that often, but I got like an email from Facebook saying like Paul Sr. like tagged you in a post on Facebook. And at first I was like, what? Is this real life? I'm like, how does he even know how to tag me in a post? But apparently he does. And he is on Facebook. And you guys, I have been telling my dad since I was like 18 years old. And I'm now 34 that I wanted a tiny house. Literally, this has been a dream of mine. I know you guys have probably heard me talk about it a bunch. I really want one. And I tried to convince him to help me build one a while back. And he gave me every excuse in the book on why it wasn't a good idea for me to build a tiny house. And I had a house at the time too. This was like when I had my haunted house. Remember in Winnetka, like my super haunted house? I was living there at the time and I just really wanted a tiny house. Anyway, he like killed my dreams. No one can kill your dreams but you. Let me just put that out there. But he was like not gonna help me build it. He was just like giving me every excuse in the book like why it wasn't a good idea. Anyway, my sister, I hope it's okay for me to say this. My sister just bought a house and he's been redoing her house and it's very close to where I live now. So I go visit him all the time and I've been telling him, Dad, like, oh, I just really want to buy a piece of land and get a tiny house, you know, like still after all these years. So today on Facebook, I opened up this tag that he like tagged me in and he tagged me in a tiny house, a shipping container tiny house. And he's like, hey Shan, if you want to do it, this is the way to go. You can get one of these for like $4 grand and then just like do the inside. And I was like, oh, my dreams. I was like, let's do it, Daddy. I was so excited. And I was just thought it was so cool that he was on Facebook. My dad for 70 is fucking awesome. Also, if you're younger and watching this, maybe you don't have the best relationship with your dad, or you don't know your dad, but like growing up, my relationship with my parents was shit. It was like really bad. And now that I'm older and more mature and I've kind of got my shit together for the most part, my relationship with them, especially my dad and my mom, is like better than it's ever been in my whole entire life. And I'm so grateful for that because I know that not everybody gets those relationships with their family and it's really sad to me. So I'm just very grateful for them. I'm gonna really quickly get in close and try to do this. Can't see shit. The camera I'm using is a Canon 80D EO5S. I don't even know what I'm using, but it's fucking big and it is taking up the whole, actually, let me take a picture so I can show you what this looks like right now. That way you guys can see what I'm working with. Oh my God, my stomach looks so fat. Hold on, let me get, okay, you're gonna see how bloaty my stomach looks right now. In that picture, that's what it looks like. So I haven't been working out. I like tried to work out and then I fucking gave up. I'm such a loser when it comes to working out. I can't even tell you. I really want to get better, but then the second that I'm like motivated, I start an IVF cycle and then you can't work out when you're like injecting medication. And so there goes that. But my mom is wanting to work out and I told her I would go walk with her at the track today. So we'll see. I know she wanted to see snow, so she's coming over. She's gonna be traveling. My mom travels so much. She's like in New York and then Palm Desert and Utah and like Vegas. Like, I don't know. She has so much energy. I don't know where she gets it. I really want to like come out with merch or like something fun. So many of you guys, so funny, have been like wanting me to do a subscription box again, which let me just tell you, I loved having my subscription boxes. And the company that I worked with was really nice, but they were kind of new. And so there were a lot of like problems on the back end and it was a lot of work that I don't think people, like I don't just like pick my favorite things and be like, okay, these are the things I want you to get in my box. Thank you. And then when I get the box, just like show you guys what it is. There's so much that goes into it. Any new thing I have to like test out and make sure that I really like it to like promote it to you guys. And there were some months where I approved something and then they put something completely different in the box. That was a Halloween box. It was a shit show. Some of the boxes were really good and then there were like maybe one or two that were extremely disappointing and I didn't have enough control is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of times when I do stuff like this, I don't have a lot of control over things. It's like companies that come to me that want to work with me, and then if I do something, I kind of want to be in control of everything so I can make sure there's no problems. You know, like with my makeup, we have like really great customer service. Like there hasn't been any issues. Like we did really well with that. We don't have my makeup anymore. And so I really want to do something new and fun and exciting. And so I'm really curious as my audience watching this, like what would you guys be into? Like what would you want the Rose Fam to have? Would it be merch? What do you think? Because it needs to be affordable for like everyone and also something that's like fun and that would appeal to like, you know, a big audience between 17 to 40, you know? Because I feel like that's kind of like what my audience is. Am I done with my makeup? For the most part. Anyway, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any good ideas of like what I should do. Not a subscription box, but maybe just like some sort of merch or something that you think we can create together, and that could be really fun for the Rose Fam to all have matching of something. Yeah, I wish I had or knew how to contact like a company to get certain things, like if I bought them in bulk, like a low cost, to be able to make it affordable, like a supplier or something. I don't know. I've tried doing that in the past and I wasn't very successful with it. So if you guys have any tips or suggestions, feel free to send them my way. I really do want to try to make my videos better and more fun, and I have so many good ideas for stuff, but I think my lack of equipment kind of like prevents me from doing those things. So again, want to say thank you to every one of you guys that watches my videos. Like you guys really help me, so thank you so much. I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. video.
Little Channon Rose, I'm an example of how you can change. They used to tell me that I would be nothing, now I got a million supporting my name. I'm on a different course, riding around and I'm whipping a Porsche. They used to hate on me bad, now I got them sad, I'm the one that they didn't endorse. Now look who's shining, now look who winning. Do this for my kid, but I am not kidding.